You don't want to know.
Yes, I do. Ridge, you know you can tell me anything.
The whole damn thing was a setup, Mother. She knew I wouldn't go through with it.
Go through with what?
We tried to give her our support. We tried to help her. We let her into our lives.
Yeah, I know. And she wanted you to be the sperm donor for the artificial insemination. And?
She promised me it wouldn't affect my marriage, too.
But when you and Taylor said no, I thought Morgan accepted that.
Then Taylor went out of town.
Did Morgan approach you again?
No. Because I got an email. I got an email from Taylor's laptop. We tried to help her. We both did. We wanted to help her. We felt bad letting her down.
What did the email say?
Taylor told me to just do it.
To do it, to go ahead and agree to be the sperm donor?
No. She didn't want to put Morgan through that. She told me to just take care of it myself, the natural way.
Your wife wouldn't tell you to sleep with Morgan. She'd never do that.
You don't understand, Clarke. Ridge is desperate. He's terrified he's gonna lose his family over this.
That's more reason for him to keep his mouth shut.
No, he's not thinking clearly.
He's not going to involve his mother.
Well, then who is he gonna tell? He can't talk to Taylor. He doesn't talk to his brother. And if he tells Eric, Eric will tell Stephanie.
He won't do anything to jeopardize Stephanie's health. They kept her in the dark for months about Thorne and Brooke.
Look, she already knows I'm pregnant, and you haven't admitted to Taylor whether or not you're the father, okay? And if Ridge doesn't pull it together and Stephanie starts asking questions, it's going to come out. Whether or not Ridge tells her or she figures it out on her own, it's going to come out, and she's going to come after me. She's going to come after me. It could be happening right now.
Kimberly, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Well, come in. Let me see what you've done.
Well, I didn't do it myself. I called a friend of Sally's.
Well, she did a great job, and quick.
Yeah, well, I called her right after I talked to you today.
Well, I hope you didn't do this because of what I said.
Well, in a way, I did.
Well, Kimberly, I was just making a suggestion. I didn't want you to feel self-conscious.
No, Thorne, I needed to hear it. I mean, until today, I hadn't thought about my appearance at all. In fact, I haven't even thought about myself. Ever since this whole thing happened with Macy, I've become a complete zombie.
Well, I didn't say that you looked like a zombie.
Yeah, well, I sure felt like one. Until today, you are the one who woke me up, Thorne.
Well, that's great. So you're feeling better.
Well, it's like you said. Sometimes when you change one thing about your appearance, it can change your whole attitude.
Well, you certainly seem cheerier.
I am, thanks to you. Look, I know this might seem a little weird, but I am so grateful to have you in my life.
Well, right back at you, kiddo. I feel the same way about you.
Morgan, They're ready. Morgan, this is Dr. Smith. Now, he's going to take very good care of you.
I don't think that I can go through with this.
Mrs. Forrester, if the girl's not sure, maybe we should wait.
Oh, no. It's all right. Believe me, it's okay. She's just a little nervous, and that's understandable.
Nurse, would you get the young lady ready? I'll be back in a few moments, and we'll get started.
Look, I know that I told you that I would do this, but I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it.
I understand. Morgan, I understand. I don't suppose this is something very many people want to do.
Okay, maybe if I could just talk to Rich.
No.
I could just hear his voice, please.
No, Morgan, you know exactly how he feels about this.
No, I don't. He doesn't even know I'm pregnant. I didn't tell him. No. I can't go through that again. I can't.
Here you go. Have some of this. You know, you've got to take it easy. This isn't good for you or for the baby.
I can't help it, Clarke. You don't understand. I mean, for months, Stephanie's been after me. Ever since I came back to L.A., she's been looking for a reason to attack me. And now she's got one.
Stephanie doesn't know anything.
She doesn't know, but it's not going to take her 3 weeks to find out. You know, I'm scared, Clarke.
Oh, sweetheart, I know you are. And I know this is dredging up a lot of terrible things with you. But there's no reason to panic. Stephanie can get as angry as she wants. She can rant, she can rave, she can make threats, but the bottom line is she cannot touch you.
Oh, come on, Clarke. We both know that there is no limit to Stephanie's anger. There's no line she's afraid to cross. I mean, look what she's already done. She's broken into my house. She's tracked down my doctor. She's violated my medical records. And this was before she found out I was pregnant.
There is no question. Stephanie will be a problem.
Yeah, she's going to be a problem. She's going to make sure I don't have this baby. And then Ridge, with the state he's in, he's no help at all. He's not going to protect me, no, because he's so worried about his own family.
I'll protect you. I'll protect you and your baby.
You mean that? You just say it now, but...
No, I mean it. I'm not going to abandon you, Morgan, no matter how bad it gets. I'm here for you. You understand? I'm on your side, no matter what.
Ridge, your wife would never tell you to have sex with another woman.
Morgan became a very dear friend of Taylor's. Taylor supported her through this entire process. They'd grown very close.
I don't care how close they'd grown. Your wife would never give you permission to do something like that.
Well, believe it or not, there was a time just before we were going to tell Morgan that I wasn't going to be the donor. Taylor actually considered it.
Considered you being the father? Artificial insemination or the natural way? Absolutely. No way.
Well, she changed her mind. According to the email, she changed her mind.
I don't believe it.
I didn't either. Then I got a voicemail message from Taylor, and she was extremely clear. She told me she knew it was a lot to ask, but she told me to go through with it.
Why would you give credence to something like that? Her father was ill, don't you remember? She was really upset at that time.
We both knew how much this baby meant to Morgan, and we both told her we would help her in any way we could.
But not this way. I mean, that was out of the question.
Yeah, well, that's what I told Morgan. I wasn't comfortable with it. So she asked me one last time, would I help her? Given the fact my wife had now given me her blessing, would I give Morgan the child that she wanted?
Okay, the salmon steaks are ready.
Well, the salad is so good, I really don't think I'll be needing anything else.
Oh, yes, you will.
Okay, but only half of a steak because I'm not that hungry.
No, you will eat a whole steak and love every bite of it.
Oh.
The guy at the fish market guaranteed it.
Well, you know that my standards are very high because I am from Nantucket.
So you're a connoisseur.
Well, let's just say I know exactly what I like.
Well, you will like this. There we go. Perfect bite.
That's good. I like that.
Thank you.
So, what's in that, Ginger?
It's a secret recipe.
Well, Thorne, you can tell me.
No, because if I told you, it wouldn't be a secret anymore.
No, if you told me, it would be our little secret.
Nice try, but no dice.
Oh, Thorne, please tell me.
Would the chef at the Cafe Russe tell you his recipe for his steak tartare? Of course not, because he wants you to keep coming back for more.
Oh, so this dinner isn't just a one-night thing.
Well, I hope not.
You know, Thorne, you aren't obligated to take care of me.
I know that, but I'm going to.
Why?
Because I care about you, and I want to see you get back on your feet.
Well, I'm not even going to be able to see my feet if you keep feeding me like this.
I don't think you have a problem with that.
Yeah, I haven't really felt like eating lately.
Well, I think you look great.
You do?
You're a beautiful girl, Kimberly Fairchild, and don't you ever forget it.
Morgan, I meant what I said. I'm gonna see through this.
I can't ask you to do that, Clarke.
You didn't have to ask. I offered.
Well, I won't hold you to it.
You won't have to. When Clarke Garrison makes a promise...
He should know what he's getting himself into, and I don't think you do.
Oh, I've been up against the Forresters before. They don't scare me.
That was business. This is personal.
With those people, everything is personal.
Clarke, I slept with Stephanie's son. I'm pregnant with Ridge's child. You know, once that gets out, I'm gonna be the Forresters' #1 enemy.
Join the club. I've been on the Forrester hit list more times than I can remember. You know what? I'm still here. And when the smoke clears, you will be too.
I know I will survive. I'm just worried about my baby. You know, Stephanie robbed me of my child once, and I'm not gonna let her do it again.
I don't care what she said in a voicemail or an email. You just misunderstood your wife.
I heard exactly what I was supposed to hear, Mother.
I've talked to Taylor. She's never mentioned one word of this to me.
It's because she doesn't know.
What?
I told you, this whole thing was a setup. Morgan's the one that sent the damn email.
But what about the voicemail?
Morgan manipulated Taylor's message to go along with the email. Taylor was talking about artificial insemination, not a sexual encounter.
Well, thank goodness you knew that. I realized that. I mean, fortunately, you didn't go along with it. But apparently Clarke did.
Clarke?
Yes, Taylor told me this afternoon. Clarke is the father.
I can guarantee you, Mother, Clarke is not the father.
You didn't.
You have to understand. I thought that Taylor wanted me to do it.
Tell me, please. Tell me that you did not sleep with that woman. Tell me she's not carrying your child, please.
Oh, I tell you, I'm stuffed. How about you?
I'm happy.
good.
Yes, you are. You are very good for me.
Well, what are friends for?
Thorne, you are more than just my friend. You are my guardian angel.
I'm no angel. I'm more like your big brother.
So, that's how you think of me? Like your sister?
Yeah, why? Does that bother you?
Yes, it does. Because I would not change my hair and get dressed up for my brother.
Okay, so how do you want me to think of you?
Like a woman. A woman who is very, very attracted to you.
Kimberly.
Thorne,
Look,
don't say anything.
Kimberly, look, I'm sorry, but...
Shh.
Listen to me. Stephanie can't do anything to you or to your baby.
Clarke, you don't know what she's capable of.
Morgan, that was a long time ago.
I know, but right at this very moment, it feels like yesterday.
Honey, I know you're scared, and I understand that. Hell, you'd be crazy not to be. Stephanie Forrester is a force, a powerful, destructive force. But she is not unbeatable.
Well, you said she was the day that I told you that I slept with Ridge. You warned me not to take her on. You said I couldn't win. And now you think I can?
No, I don't think you can. I know you can.
What if you're wrong? She's beaten me before.
Morgan, you were a teenager. She used your fear and your confusion to manipulate you. She talked you into getting an abortion, and that is not going to work this time.
Yeah, that's true, but she's not just gonna give up. I mean, she'll think of something else.
I know she won't give it up. But you have to. Because the only way that Stephanie's going to hurt your baby is to stress you out.
You just don't get it, do you? When Stephanie finds out that I am pregnant with Ridge's child, she is going to strike. And she's going to strike fast. And I don't know when or how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen, Clarke. And I'm not ready. I'm really just not. I mean,
Morgan,
it's
Morgan,
too
no,
soon.
Morgan, now come on. You are in charge.
I've got to go. I've got to leave.
What do you mean?
It's too dangerous here, Clarke. I really have to leave, okay?
Please tell me that you are not the father of the baby.
I wish to God I could.
You had sex with Morgan?
Mother, I tried and I tried to contact Taylor directly. You have no idea.
How could you let her trick you this way?
I knew what I'd done as soon as Taylor got home. I didn't say anything.
Well, good. And you're not going to.
Oh, yes, I am.
She'll leave you. Do you understand that? If you tell her what's happened, she'll pack those children up and she'll be out of that house in 10 minutes.
You don't think I know that?
Is that what you want?
Of course not.
Then don't tell her.
I've got to, Mother, because I can't live a lie with my wife.
I don't want you to do anything. I'll handle this.
Oh, Mother, she's pregnant. You can't fix it
Go
this
home.
time.
Just go home to your wife and your children and don't tell her anything. Do you understand? Don't say anything or do anything until you hear from me. I will take care of this.